Hello, KMA Tribe. Shihan Stephen del Castillo here, and today I'm coming to you with a special lesson of the week for the rest of the week. And what I'm talking about is the Thanksgiving break. By the way, I am going to start creating a weekly lesson of the weekend that I record and post, and that the sensei will be playing in the classes. I had let the sensei start doing the lessons of the week themselves, and I was just kind of preparing them for them, but in a talk the other day, they said, that they thought that it was nice when I would actually come into the class, even virtually, and deliver the lesson of the week. So that's going to start back next week. But I was thinking about this Thanksgiving break, and I wanted to do a special one for you here today. And I'm actually going to read right from my own book, Developing Your Black Belt Superpowers, that I wrote, that is really based on our program, what we do here at Krav Maga Martial Arts, and what I've coined the Black Belt Superpowers. And chapter 5 of the book is about the fifth Black Belt superpower, gratitude. And I'm actually going to just read to you a little bit from the book, because I think it's so relevant to what Thanksgiving is, what it stands for, and the attitude of gratitude that we should feel over this time. So first, a quote by Napoleon Hill says, if you make your prayers an expression of gratitude and thanksgiving for the blessings you already have, instead of requests for things you do not have, you will obtain results much faster. Napoleon Hill. This month is Gratitude Month at KMMA. We teach a different Black Belt excellence, which is to say secret of success, every month, and this one is one of my favorites. In a world that can sometimes lend itself to entitlement mentality and a focus on what we want rather than what we have, this lesson is such an important reminder for all of us, as well as such a formative lesson, and especially for our youth. In this blog and from the mat this month, we will focus on 5 specific reasons that an attitude of gratitude is important. 1, we get more of what we focus on. One of the superpowers that we teach at KMMA is focus. Focus is the ability to block out distraction and concentrate on what's important. This, in and of itself, makes it one of the most important excellences. But we also get more of what we focus on. And as this is the case, the practice of gratitude for what we already have is an absolute prerequisite for getting more of what we want. When we focus gratitude for what blessings that we already have, we open the door for more blessings. When we focus instead on our problems, we get more problems. 2, grateful people are happier people. An attitude of gratitude is healthy. If you don't believe me, just try it. Consciously and deliberately think about all the things you have to be grateful for. If you have your health, a roof over your head, and adequate food to eat, you are more blessed than most of the people of the world. If you also have freedom of speech and freedom of religion, freedom to work, and the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, you're really blessed. If you have some people that love you and some free time and or money to do things other than the bare minimum of things required for survival, you are really rich. This is not to say we should become satisfied with where we're at and cease trying to be better, but only grateful. As alluded to in point 1, this attitude begets more to be grateful for. Back to the exercise, though. Think of all the blessings you have and or even make a list. For the purpose of the exercise, you must also have the discipline to suspend thoughts about what you don't yet have or anything you perceive not to be grateful for. Then ruminate in the feelings around all that you do have to be grateful for. Be grateful for the people that bless you, the environment you enjoy, and the myriad blessings of God. Allow yourself to feel the happiness that comes from focus on gratitude instead of want. Then do more of that. Number 3, the people around grateful people are happier people. While I seldom teach from the negative perspective, it will be useful in this instance. Have you ever spent considerable time with a really negative person? See why this is such a great Thanksgiving Day message. Have you ever spent considerable time with a really negative person? Do you know someone that sucks the air right out of the room when they enter it? We won't spend any time talking about that person other than say this. We must constantly strive not to be like he or she. An attitude of gratitude keeps us positive, upbeat, cheerful, and friendly. Gratitude creates an energy that is attractive to be around. And number 4, gratitude begets gratitude. The more we practice being grateful, the more grateful we will be. Also, our own grateful attitude can be contagious and help others focus on their blessings instead of their challenges as well. And number 5, It is right and just and the will of God. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. I, for one, am so grateful. In addition to all the blessings I enjoy daily, I am grateful that you took the time to read this book. A writer without a reader is only talking to himself, though that is useful as pertains to this subject as well. Speaking to yourself about all you're grateful for. I'm grateful that I have a great team and great students and a mission that gets me out of bed every morning. I'm grateful to go now into this day and hopefully be a blessing in other people's lives and give them more to be grateful for. Thank you. Now take some time alone or better yet with your family to comment on some things that you are grateful for too. Hey guys, if you listened to this, I am grateful for you, especially if you're a member of my KMMA Black Belt Leadership Tribe. And I look forward to seeing you again. But between now and then, I know you're going to spend a beautiful, blessed holiday with your family. Enjoy that. We'll see you again soon.